Over the years, Duggar News followers have continued to get a glimpse into the lives of adult Duggar siblings. Even after TLC canceled the shows twice, some family members decided to still depict their lives via social media. Well, Jed and Katey Duggar are one of them. While they don't give everyday updates, they often share major highlights from their lives. It's been a special year for Jed and Katey. That's because last year they announced the arrival of the first pair of twins in the family. It was indeed an endearing moment for everyone. So, viewers have been in the loop about their lives since they had their baby girls. Well, some were quick to notice a major parenting blunder made by Katey. What was it? In the last year, Katey and Jedediah Duggar have been one of the most talked about stars. That's because their baby announcements kept surprising the audience. At first, they told Duggar News followers that they were expecting their first set of twins. It was Jed's special moment because he himself is a twin. So he knew the importance despite the celebrations. One of Katey's moves really upset the viewers. She captured the audience's attention while filming a vlog. She was pregnant at the time with her twin babies and decided to drive the car without a seatbelt. So, viewers didn't waste their time bashing her and continued to tell her to be more careful at such a sensitive stage in her life. It's been a while since Duggar News followers heard from Katey and Jed Duggar. After making their baby announcements and the arrival of their twin girls, they turned awfully quiet on social media. Fans figured holding down the fort for newborn twins and two other toddlers isn't an easy task. In fact, Katey also posted on Instagram about what it's like taking care of them. She made an Instagram reel with the title, "My Morning with 4 Kids Under 3. In it, Katey mentioned how she has been reading the book For the Love of Discipline, When the Gospel Meets Tantrums and Timeouts. Many viewers were upset about this. They pointed out how, in the comments section, there has been heavy criticism of the book. That's because it has mentions of timeouts and spanking. Many viewers criticized Katey. They said as her kids are not even 3 years old, she shouldn't be worried about disciplining them with such hurtful tactics from a young age. A lot of users said that it can have adverse effects on kids when they get exposed to hitting in isolation from such a young age. Well, Katey has not yet responded to the backlash. Well, fans are still hopeful they would be able to get through to her, as she still has a chance to mend her ways and come up with better tactics to look after her 4 kids. The Duggar family, known for their reality show 19 Kids and Counting, has long been a subject of fascination for viewers. Their life, filled with conservative values, large family dynamics, and sometimes controversial parenting choices, has earned the Duggars both loyal fans and fierce critics. While some fans admire the Duggars for their commitment to family and faith, others have voiced their concerns over the parenting practices of certain family members, including Katey Duggar. Katey Duggar, the wife of Jeremiah Duggar, has come under intense scrutiny recently. Fans have been quick to criticize her for what they are calling another parenting blunder. The criticism, which has made its way across social media platforms, paints Katey as a mother who may not be fully equipped to handle the complex responsibilities of raising children. But, as with any high-profile family, there's often more to the story than meets the eye. Let's dive into the situation and explore why fans are upset and whether or not they have a point. The birth of criticism. Katey's parenting blunder. Katey Duggar, who is a relatively new member of the Duggar family due to her marriage to Jeremiah, has had a steep learning curve in the public eye. As with most of the Duggar family, Katey's parenting style has been scrutinized ever since she entered the spotlight. Recently, her approach to caring for her children has ignited a firestorm of online criticism, especially when Katey shared a post on her social media accounts showing a particular parenting decision. In the post, Katey showed a photo of her toddler, who appeared to be strapped into a car seat in a way that raised alarm among followers. The child's position, which some fans deemed unsafe, drew immediate and harsh criticism. According to experts, children should be properly secured in car seats, with the straps fitting snugly across the chest and waist to ensure maximum safety. Many fans were quick to point out that the straps in Katey's photo seemed to be too loose, leading to concerns about the child's safety. This wasn't the first time Katey has faced backlash for a parenting decision. Fans had already been critical of her for other reasons, such as her choice to homeschool her children in a very strict and rigid manner, her handling of discipline, and her approach to health and wellness. Some fans worry that Katey, influenced by the Duggar family's conservative traditions, may not always follow modern parenting practices that experts recommend. The Duggar parenting style. It's important to understand that the Duggar family has always embraced a very specific set of values when it comes to child rearing. Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar, the family patriarch and matriarch, raised their children with a strong emphasis on traditional gender roles, obedience, and respect for authority. Many of their children have followed suit in their own families, raising their kids with these same values. The Duggar parenting style is rooted in religious principles, with a focus on teaching children to submit to their parents and respect the family hierarchy. This approach, however, has often been criticized for being too rigid and for stifling individuality and emotional development. Critics argue that such an authoritarian parenting style can lead to children who feel afraid to express themselves or make mistakes. In recent years, some of the Duggar children have distanced themselves from their upbringing, choosing to adopt more modern and independent approaches to parenting. Katey Duggar, as a new member of the family, is still navigating these complex dynamics. She may be trying to balance her personal beliefs with the expectations of her in-laws, and this may result in some missteps. Her desire to conform to the Duggar family traditions, while also facing the pressure of the public, could be one of the reasons why some of her parenting choices are so polarizing. Fans' concerns, safety and well-being. One of the major concerns that fans have is the safety and well-being of Katey's children. The image of the child in the car seat, which many viewers felt was improperly secure, seemed to reinforce their belief that Katey may not be taking the necessary precautions to protect her family. Safety has always been a major concern for parents, and when it comes to young children, even a seemingly small mistake can lead to serious consequences. In response to the backlash, Katey attempted to explain that the photo was taken out of context, and she assured her followers that she takes the safety of her children very seriously. However, the damage had already been done, and many fans were unsatisfied with her explanation. The debate over Katey's parenting is just one of many incidents where the Duggar family has found themselves at the center of controversy, with fans frequently questioning their practices. Many of Katey's critics argue that she should be more open to modern parenting advice and incorporate it into her daily routines. For example, experts recommend that car seats be checked regularly for proper installation, and that the straps be adjusted as the child grows. Ignoring these practices could result in a potentially dangerous situation. The criticism reflects a larger trend in the Duggar family's parenting, where traditional methods often clash with evolving child-rearing practices. The role of social media in parenting. One of the key factors in the criticism surrounding Katey Duggar is the role of social media in modern parenting. Social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook have become virtual parenting diaries, where individuals share moments from their lives and seek validation from their followers. While this can be a great way to connect with others, it also opens up individuals to intense scrutiny. In Katey's case, her decision to share intimate details about her parenting has made her a target for online criticism. The problem with this is that social media is often a curated version of reality. While the photo in question may have looked concerning to fans, it may have been a momentary lapse or an out-of-context shot that didn't represent the full picture of Katey's parenting practices. Despite this, the larger issue remains: when you share your life with millions of people, you open yourself up to both praise and criticism. The Duggars, including Katey, have learned this lesson the hard way, with every decision scrutinized by fans and critics alike. Conclusion: is Katey Duggar really making blunders? While it's easy to criticize Katey Duggar for her parenting choices, it's essential to remember that raising children is an incredibly complex and personal journey. Parenting styles differ from family to family, and what works for one may not work for another. The Duggar family's traditional approach to parenting may not be the norm for many, but that doesn't necessarily make it wrong. That being said, the criticism surrounding Katey's recent parenting decisions shows the delicate balance parents face when living in the public eye. For every parenting mistake, there's an army of critics ready to pounce. But the question remains: is Katey Duggar truly making blunders, or is she simply facing the harsh reality of parenting in a world where every move is under constant scrutiny? As fans continue to debate, Katey Duggar and her family will likely navigate the complexities of parenthood, taking both the positive and negative feedback in stride. Whether or not her parenting methods evolve, one thing is clear: the Duggar family will always be at the center of attention. Please subscribe for my YouTube channel.